Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Noel's Tarot. This is your first time here. Welcome in. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the I say Fun Friday. Why did I say Fun Friday? I was going to say Late Night Tarot, but this is I don't know. I see these a bit more as a bit of a Fun Friday the more I get into it. But Late Night Tarot. I say it because I'm going to be posting these on Friday. For anyone who's new here, or if you've been here, this is sort of new information, but I'll be posting this on Fridays, hopefully. There'll be some sort of a tarot reading on Tuesday too, hopefully, and then I'll try to get like the zodiacs out like at least once a month, but we'll see how that goes, guys. You know me. Either ways, Late Night Tarot, you've seen the title, so you know what the reading's about, but we're going to get into this. We're going to be looking at the general energy. You're looking at you in the past, your present, advice from the universe, and then I believe it's the future outcome, so 4 cards. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at that with the Black Tarot. I love this deck. We got the Emperor at the bottom. Very cool. Hopefully I won't be too far. But I got a few other decks here. I was thinking about on this Tuesday, we're gonna be doing a pick a card. More than likely, most likely, hopefully. And so I got a few more decks here too. I got the Wild Unknown Tarot. Got the 4 swords at the bottom, so cute. And then I'll be also in the pick a card. I'll be using the Hermetic Tarot. Got the 9 of Cups, and then I also have the Oracle of the 7 Energies. This deck right here. So we'll probably be using at least 1 or 2 of these today, but we'll use them all on the picker cards. So either ways, let's get into this and see what's up. All right. Hope you guys are feeling okay, doing okay. It's been a long week, but I'm glad you guys stopped in today. All right. Where are you guys in your past? I did the pick a card a couple days ago, and the audio gypped out on me. But it was a really good reading. So we'll do it again. Can't wait for y'all to see that. Oh, just about a bunch that flew out. It's King of Wands, 3 of Swords. So what's in your past? Oh, I might have to pull from this one. It's a freaking thick deck. Ah, here we are. Oh, we have the 7 of Coins. 7 of Coins. Starting from the drawing board. Maybe you started from the drawing board on something. Yeah, the 2 of Swords at the bottom. So like rebalancing yourself. 7 of Coins. I got the book here. Don't want to spend too much time, but I'll see what sticks out. I just feel like planning process, doing things from ground zero. Oh, it went like right to it. I love this book. The traits of it are investment and sustainable results. I'm just gonna read that. So, because I don't know when to stop reading sometimes. An investment, like investing in yourself again. I don't know, for some reason it looks like they just got their hair done, but like, there's no way for me to tell. This is just a single frame card, but it just feels like they just got their hair done to me. So I don't know. That could be like an investment within yourself. They're at the beach alone, which is like going outdoors alone sometimes is like a bit of a self-investment. So I don't know, learning to reinvest in yourself, redo things from ground zero. We'll clarify with the deck and see what's up, but we'll keep going. Where are you in the present? Because the present is a gift. Oh, a bunch just flew out. This is on the top though. The 9 of Coins, 9 of Pentacles. I like that. This camera's really far today. Holy crap. Hopefully you can see that. The 9 of Pentacles. That's nice. If you're in the past and you're in the 7, and in the present you're in the 9, that means that there's two in between. Like you gain 2 more pentacles. There's with that 2 of swords energy, there's more balance. You've been able to juggle more and gain more because of that. So if you started from the drawing board, that's a good progression. If you started from the drawing board and now you're at the 9, that means that you did the right type of investment, and now you have something to show for it. You have an individual sovereign way to show for it. But I love this because if they're alone in this card, reinvesting in themselves, whatever you did to reinvest in yourself, it shows you more as a whole person, you see. And so now in the 9 of Pentacles, you and someone else are standing side by side with your entire being. I hope that makes sense. Like now you both have something. You both have your own income. If this is like you and a partner, you and a friend, you and family, you both have like your own income. You both can like dress yourselves up real nice. This is really good energy in the present. I like that a lot. The 9 also tells me that you've completed a cycle, which is great. And look at the six of knives at the bottom. You climbed the mountain. You did the work. Oh my God. I didn't even realize, but I'm gonna have to now. Excuse me. Oh my God. So I am definitely gonna have to post this on the energy is like hitting me in the face now. And you can tell by my body literally coughing, but I didn't realize what the reading this was gonna be when we started, but I believe this is like sorry for anyone who's new here, but this channel started literally 1 year ago to this date. Not on I said I was gonna post this on Friday, and you guys are seeing me real time be thinking. I think I'm gonna post this on Saturday more than likely, because Saturday is the 25th of February. If you go back on my channel, this is the first day that I uploaded a video to the channel. So this feels like a, and that one was interesting. Coming down from the mountain as I pick up this card. That's what the name of that reading was, the very first reading I did on this channel. So I don't know. This feels like, I don't know, like not a continuation of that energy. It's very weird to explain. Like maybe just a coming back around feeling, like with the 9 here, like the full circle. Maybe that reading, I don't know what I said in it, and literally it was my first one, so it could be very janky. No mic and anything, but I don't know. You can go back and check it out if you want to. It might help you put something full circle, complete something. But it feels like, for those of you who have been on this journey with me, you're definitely completing something and bringing it full circle, which is amazing. This could be a year-long journey. This could also just be a very long journey in general. Like if it's months or years or even weeks or days, it feels like a very long time, but you're coming full circle, which is beautiful. Let's keep going. That's so cool. I totally didn't even realize till I saw the date. I was like, oh, this is like the year anniversary of the channel. So I'm taking the energy and I'm going to run with it. Oh, I'm taking this out because it flew when I was shuffling. So in the present, I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, like that's so cool. I'm looking at the numbers 9 and 10 right now on the wall. So, but literally, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. So whatever you invested in is long-term success, long-term stability, long-term funds, long-term income, long-term energy, and like because you invested in yourself and cycled that, it's like a infinite circulation of wealth within you and your family and your business and what you want as a career. I don't know, it's beautiful. So that's in the present. I'm taking it because the present really is a gift. So 9 and 10, it's beautiful. Look how that expands, just 2 of you. Beautiful, perfect on its own, but look how much more is coming through that you don't even realize. I love that. All right. So if you have any advice from the universe, what would it be? Any advice? That's funny. The 2 of Knives. Some cards are persistent. I love that. They're on a yoga mat. They've got these swords on the armor behind them. Because it's advice I'm gonna at least get from the book, so I'm not just intuitively shooting out of my ass with this. or intuitively talking out of my ass. Either one of those is a weird phrase, but whatever. Traits are an impasse, decisions. The aligning message is rest and listen to binaural beats. So the card asks you to find balance. Be stable yet at ease. Oh, sorry. Be stable yet at ease. I'm tripping up because I always forget that I forget to show the freaking card, and I'm like just reading it. You can do either one, but I don't know. No, I'm just nodding. Be stable, yet be at ease. Be committed, yet not attached. Be engaged, but be at peace. The knives symbol conflicting thoughts, visions, or ideas. Oh, the knives symbolize conflicting thoughts. It symbolizes visions, and it symbolizes ideas. The Two of Knives asks for patience, even if the lack of an immediate solution causes tension. Recognize that you don't know enough yet. Now is the time to get input and gather feedback. So, interesting that you don't know yet. So you have a job, but it's like the universe also has a job too. So you keeping your peace and you keeping the peace of those that you care about is important because the universe is somewhat stabilizing the environment around you. Look, I notice you have the knives as your advice, so air energy. In your present, you have all these coins, so it's earth energy, all these pentacles. You're like grounded. Even in the past, what the just 7 of pentacles, 9, 10. This is literally all pentacles, so you're definitely very grounded. And I don't know why yet, but we'll clarify and see. But the advice is air energy, so maybe the mental field is something that might be a bit hard for you right now. And that's okay because it's like the universe is acknowledging that the mental part might be very difficult, but they're doing like that's. I feel like that's the universe, that armor, that guard with the knives, with the swords, and they're like, yeah, we're honoring. As long as you honor your peace, we'll honor it right back to you. You just have to do that job of putting in that work for the mental part. We'll clarify, but it's just about keeping balance. And it's and the card said be stable yet be at be attached but not too attached. Be stable yet be I can't think of what the thing said. Sorry, as the truck passes. You probably can't hear it that well, but either ways, we'll keep going. It's just like doing two things at once. And if that's true, that's how you get from the 7 to the 9, which is really cool. And it's sorry, the truck isn't loud, but now it's making me lose my focus a little bit. Think. I don't want to just leave you off on that without, but I can clarify. I just think it's like, I mean, you see, look how they're standing on the ground. That's a pretty good. You see how they're standing on the ground, but they're also lifting their leg and holding that balance, but standing. It's like both legs are doing opposite things, but it's in all entirety, it's keeping the whole picture together. You might be in a time where it's just very conflicting. You're grounded with the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. You've got all that you need. But the mind field, I meant to say like your mind, could be a bit of a minefield. You tell you on Noel's Tarot, any video, even if it's the yearly anniversary, you can always have distractions. It's an imperfect channel. It's an imperfect channel, and I love it because I'm always striving for perfection, and that's probably the worst thing to do. Because it's just tarot, and we're just living. So either ways, I don't know. That's beautiful. Stay grounded, yet lift yourself, where it's like you can be in a peaceful place. You can restore your peace, but you can also care for those. Like on the ground, you think about the things that are on the ground, the things that are of the lowest. Where not of the lowest, but just like where they are in relation to everything else. So like bugs, insects, or like even cats, because they're low to the ground. It's like keeping an eye on even the little things. The very little things, because they're not even little, they're just little in relation, but they can be very big in the big picture. They can mean a lot to you. So it's about definitely just keeping your peace where you are, but then also tending to the things that maybe get passed over often, but just like little things that could help build you up as you move along. We'll move forward because I'm spending 5 years on that card. And I will post a picture of the spread to the community tab so y'all can see these cards, because it is a lot of information. But either ways, okay, so future outcome. Where are you headed in the future? Oh, you just got a couple. Oh, well, those two can go back. I'll just hold this one. Oh, the moon. I'm gonna have to read this. The moon in the present. And Black Tarot, if you wouldn't mind, me being a little greedy to figure out, is there any more information you could give me on the future? Oh. Ooh. So we got the moon, we got the 3 of coins. You also have the death energy, which, you know me on this channel, it's actually really pretty in this deck, so I love me a good death and transformation, a good Scorpio energy. So the moon, sorry it's 3 cards, but I just had to figure out what the moon was about, because the moon is already confusing enough on its own. Not enough light sometimes. So the moon, 3 of Pentacles and death, so rebirth. A project, an investment, something you're working on. Something you're trying to master. And the moon, I'm going to read it from the book real quick. Why is the moon like not? You see what I'm saying? Even the book is trying to hide it. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. A woman dances honoring the light and the dark aspects of herself. She knows her shadow is a part of her. She knows the importance of taking note of one's dreams. Now is the time to heed our intuition and see through and steer clear of deceptions and illusions. The moon brings light to any hidden truths and reminds us that our needs and that the needs of our instincts, all the needs, the physical needs, emotional needs, the mental needs, must be met. She represents our journey through our inner shadows. It is time to make space for waxing and waning cycles. Seek aid for clarity of mind if you're experiencing depression or anxiety. Whoa, I just thought about it. There's some more information here. The aligning message for it, because I can show you the little book if you want to get more in depth for the moon card. I don't know if that's easy to see, hopefully. But the moon card, the aligning message is spend time in water and record your dreams. So that's how you can probably align best with the card. The moon, I've learned, and sorry to get into the spiel, just feels like you're bringing, like with the 3 of Pentacles, you're bringing your imagination, you're bringing some dreams to real life. And that's beautiful, because I did not expect that of the moon card. But the death, it's like you're bringing the skeleton of something and you're dressing it up. You're bringing something that might have been dead, not just dead, but might have been like, maybe like a dead dream or like an old dream. Or just something that you dreamed of a long time ago. But something, just real quick, something I learned about the moon is like within the Tree of Life, if you've ever seen it, I might be crazy enough to because this is like the year anniversary, so I might be having enough fun to be like, let me just put like the Tree of Life right here so I can kind of explain that part. But the Tree of Life, I'm going to eat that truck. Thank you for breaking up the trash, so I appreciate it. The Tree of Life has a bunch of different parts in it, like the crown, you know, like there's a bunch of numbers and dots and stuff. But when it gets to the sort of bottom, you have Malkuth, which is earth. So like it trickles down from like heaven to earth, right? And the very bottom of it is earth. So like that's where I'm seeing you now. Pentacles, 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 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is where I see you now. You're on earth, right? You're literally physically probably on earth. And if not, and you're watching from my video from outer space, that's fucking cool. I love that. Please continue to watch and let me know where in outer space you are, you know, so I can visit probably. And I mean that genuinely. Outer space is pretty fucking cool. But in the Tree of Life, it has all the stuff you're on Earth, but one dot above it is what you call Yesod. And that little that circle, that Sephiroth of Yesod rules the moon, which is what you have in your future. And the long spiel I give you right here is just to say that the moon represents your imagination. Right before things touch Earth, before things become grounded, they're in your dreams, they're in your imagination. It's like you have a vision, you have an imagination for something, and then you can create it. But it's beautiful because in the future, I think you're being offered the gift, the time, the space, the ability to live in your dream. And with the Two of Swords, the universe is saying, live in your dream, but also bring it down to the ground, bring it down to Earth, bring something down to Earth, bring something to a grounded place where it's physically here so that it can be born, birthed. Three of Pentacles, so that you can be born and rebirthed. Maybe it's something that's, again, an old dream, but it's beautiful because the universe is granting you this time. It's saying, transform, have your chrysalis moment, live in your dream, right? With the death energy, live in that watery cocoon, like when a caterpillar, butterfly, in the mid of that transformation, they're not a solid object. They're not on Earth. It's not a solid thing yet. Still very earthy. Seven of Pentacles could be that cocoon phase. Honestly, you might have been in a cocoon phase in the past, where it was like, even think of the water, like you're in the solid object. The universe is protecting you. The universe is honoring your time of transformation. But once you can bring it down to Earth and really do something with it, please do, because you don't even realize the masterpiece that you're about to create, I think. I love that. The moon came out and I was like, what the fuck? That's in the future. After all this 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles, it's just going to be like the moon, so like some darkness and some confusion. The Ace of Cups. This is okay. So when I first saw this deck, this is one of the first cards my sister showed me. This is a beautiful deck. This is the Ace of Cups. In the book, it calls it describes it as like a man in a field, and this is like his ancestor standing behind him and like holding his shoulders. So it's really cute, really pretty. I love it. We're gonna clarify though. I don't know what I wanted to use to clarify. I've used the Hermetic a lot, but the Hermetic is just my girl. That's my girl. All right. I think we're going to use the Hermetic Tarot. And I'll pull you an Oracle of the Seven Energies at the end, because you guys deserve it. So, not deserve it, but it's just fun also. Okay, so clarifying you in the past. I guess I said you in the past. The Seven of Pentacles, the Fool, Spirit. The Spirit of Ether. This is Aries and Aquarius energy. So self-starter, taking it off the beaten path. Maybe you were doing something that actually worked for you. Maybe you're doing something that did work for you. This is very interesting. It wasn't like something that wasn't working out. Maybe you were doing something that had a proper investment. But was it a full investment within yourself is the question I'm feeling to ask. So maybe you were investing in stuff and it wasn't really a full investment in yourself, but it was working out. Like it was working out for everybody, except for you, I think. That's a hard message to explain. But this is beautiful because this is like, look how both of them are like basically like stripped down to like the bare essentials of what they need. Like just a bikini on this side. On this side, it's just like a few robes. It's very, if this is starting from ground zero, this is letting go of a lot of baggage. It feels like dropping a bunch of what you don't need, and then moving on to a new journey. But if this is in the past, I see this. This is air energy. This symbol right there. So this could be dropping mental baggage, like stuff that held you back mentally, that didn't allow you to create, to reinvest in things that you want to invest in. I like that though, because in the past it's the 7. Both of this, the 7 of coins, with it being a 7, being the S, and the Spirit of Ether, this calls this. The S's remind me of the number 1. So again, very self-starter, very like self-focused energy, which is important. Because I feel like with the 7, with the investment energy in this, it could be like, you could have been splitting your investments within like a lot of things that just didn't need it, you know? I don't know. That's Mercury. Expansion. Reaching out, outreach. I don't know. Outreach. I think of outreach, and I just think of people that like do assistance and do help, and maybe it just feels like, I don't know. It feels like your mental probably has been weighed down just by how much like assistance you've given out, the amount of assistance, like with the Seven of Pentacles, the amount of investments you've led, the amount of charges I feel like you've led a lot of, like just like if someone needed something, time, energy, even money, but just anything that you could trade or invest, it's like you were there and able to help. If people were starting from the drawing board, you were able to pick up their pieces and put together something to show them, hey, this is where you can move forward. Like that Aquarius energy, very weird, unconventional, but it works. So it's like, let me just put it together, and this is what you could do with it. So it feels like you possibly spent time doing that. If not doing that for yourself, it was like you were doing it for other people. Where it's like, hey, I know this is your ground zero, but let me show you where you go from here. Let me show you the leaps of faith you could take. Let me show you how to have faith. And really helping others. I don't know. It feels like that now for some reason. But you've moved on from that, because I feel like that had a weight on your mental. I feel like it had a big weight on your mental. In a sense where, like, I don't know. The Seven of Pentacles is about good. Well, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, if you do something over and over again, it's like when the drawing board, when you do it over and over again, sometimes it can give you the feeling of insanity. Oh, this is happening now. It's the universe. Hopefully you can still hear me, but it's okay. I don't know. So yeah, the feeling of the Seven of Pentacles doing something over and over again can drive someone to insanity a bit, where it's like, if you're investing in other people and you realize that it's not giving back, it's usually not like the energy's fault. It's not the energy's problem, because you are in control of the energy. You have the hand over the energy. It's usually you or the other person who is at hand of that. So I don't know. It's good that you are aware of that and that you took charge onto your own new journey where you're investing in yourself. Okay, so in the present, the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what that's about. What's that about? Ooh, the 9 of Wands, and it's in reverse. That's how it flew out. Oh, funny. Got the 9 of Wands in reverse, releasing a struggle, and that's 9 of Wands, 9 of Coins. Very nice. Very nice. But if I think of the 9 of Wands regularly, reverses are weird for me to read because my decks be all messed up half the time. It's like continuing, keeping up the fight, continuing to push forward. There's a 2 of Swords here too, which came out very funny, right next to the advice. So you're listening to your advice. It's like you can hear spirit, you can hear your own peace, and you're aware of yourself and you're aware of your own mind. You know what keeps you at peace. So you're keeping up you're keeping up the fight for that. You're continuing to push, even if the battle is great, even if you're tired, you're exhausted, you're fighting still, you're still learning to keep that balance and stuff. It's very, very nice. And because of that, it's keeping you sovereign, it's keeping you free. I like the 8 of Pentacles here too, because it's so many Pentacles. So this is what you got. Oh God. The full thing is 9 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands, I should say. Sorry. So completion with the 9, the 2 is balance, and the 8 is effort. So completion, balance, and effort. A lot of work that you're doing on your part, but it's for something. It's for abundance. It's for future abundance. It's for abundance now. It's like correcting abundance in the past. It's like it's rectifying. It's like it's very nice. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. In the present, you're doing a lot of work and a lot of effort. But with the 9 of Wands, the Sagittarius energy of expanding, of Sagittarius is like that what's that energy? The half man, half horse. The goddamn, I cannot think of that word. Um, it must be early morning. Did I not have my coffee? Jesus Christ, that's like the one word I know. But the half man, half horse. And see, yeah, you got two cards in the present. This is definitely an energy of being two at once. Sagittarius energy of feeling your feelings, of understanding your effort, of knowing who you are. The horse, the animal, the nature of it all, right? The nature of what you've been handed. The Knight of Wands shows that. And I'm just gonna be honest and be like, I'd be out here hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, and the universe is crazy like this because it'd be silent. Dead silent. No sounds, no boop, no nothing. I hit record and all of a sudden everybody wants to do every job in the world. And that's just my nature, so I'm just going to explain that so I can get it out of the way. This could be what this is. It's like being in your nature, and that Knight of Wands feels like burning it out of you. So like you're letting yourself be who you are. Like when a horse runs, when a horse has been stuck in a stable, and it's very like it's a good environment for it, but it isn't the natural environment for it. But it is good because it keeps the horse in balance and check. But this is like being yourself, letting yourself run wild, letting yourself run, get all that passion off of you. And then once you get it out of you, then it's easier to like process. So then I think it's easier to stay in balance, easier to do some more work. It's like a shedding process in a sense, a little bit. But you're doing great work because look what it's leading you to. Literally 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. I love that. I love that. It literally matches up all beautifully. All right, so your advice. The Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords mean here? No, the Lovers. Choices. The Two of Swords did say something about decisions. So you have decisions to make, it seems like. Six, balance, harmony again. There's more of that balance energy. Queen of Pentacles, balancing yourself. I love that. I look how they're like, I see how they're like cutting a chain off. And this card is called the Children of the Voice Divine. So this is about using your voice. Oh, look at the swords too, how they're using their mind, their voice. With the Two of Swords here and using your voice as an element, this could be about something about keeping, like, learning. Because the book also talked about, like, getting input and trying to learn with the feedback. The Seven of Pentacles, too, like, getting input, learning what you could do. So this is about, like, taking advice from probably your environment, those around you, those who are definitely still grounded, just as much as you are. With the Six of, and making choices based off of that. Getting help, getting assistance, learning, right? But at the same time with this Two of Swords, it's like use your voice, ask questions, show that you're intrigued, try to figure out more about it, but then also at the same time listen and make balanced choices, it feels like. Excuse me, I'm trying to see what else I see with that. Self-reflection could be helpful, but we'll keep moving. I'm pretty sure the advice came out a lot when we first read the Two of Swords when it first came out, and that's why nothing's coming out now because we literally talked about this for like 5 years a second ago. So. What is the moon? What's the moon in the future? What's that got to do? Oh. Do you remember the Six of Swords came out when we were talking about it? And it was like climbing the mountain. That's why we even got on this in the first place. I don't know when that came out, but that's cool. It came right back out when it came out. That's a bunch of stuff. Hierophant, 10 and 3 of Swords. Hierophant, 10 swords, 3 of Swords. Is that not 13 swords? Is that not 13 swords? With the depth energy here is very cool. And all the swords, all the mind, the mental, really transforming your mind. Because what you're creating is going to come right out of your mind view. So it's like, it's going to be, I almost said mine again. So it's going to be like a bomb kind of a project where it's going to be really good. It's going to be not explosive, but like, and I just mean like you're exploding with creative energy. You're gonna be exploding with inspiration. You're gonna have so much coming out of you, where it's gonna build something beautiful, a beautiful masterpiece. But something about the imagination and the moon right now, where it's like staying grounded, but picking out like the most imaginative ideas you can. Oh, that's very cool. The moon card is sort of reflecting in this mirror that I have in front of me. So it's very reflection, very reflective. And now it looks sort of like a funhouse mirror. So maybe taking your ideas that may feel a bit more watery, a bit more moldy, a bit more like malleable in that cocoon phase where it could come out to be anything, that very mid phase, but really like molding it into something that will be like solid. The Six of Swords came out though in the future. That's beautiful. That means you're moving forward. And the Six of Swords talks about even waters and choppy waters. So like even what you'll go through, it's gonna be there's gonna be some things you can't control, some choppier times, but also at the same time you're moving through to a very beautiful spot. It's Mercury in Aquarius. It feels very comfortable almost, even though you might be a bit uncomfortable. It feels very comfortable with the air energy there. Mercury is expanding you in Aquarius, is showing you how you can do it yourself too. If I can do it, you can do it too. That fucking commercial. This is kind of that energy, but like at the same time, the Ace of, no way. Ace of Cups at bottom, both decks at the end. Yes. This is the universe saying yes. I'm going to leave that up so I can see that. It's great energy. If this is anything from the first reading coming down from the mountain, it feels like you guys have built, it's like time has shifted, and even like the plates have shifted, like underneath you, like the ground is literally shifting, where like it feels like a new mountain is being formed. A new thing for you to climb, but you don't even see it forming yet because you've successfully completed something, and you're sort of now on like, it feels like a bit of a walk, like a bit of like a rest and release walk. Like even the Six of Swords being on a boat over the water, like you're just like, you've left that mountain and now you're crossing a stream. You're in the in between crossing it till you get to your next mountain, but you're not there yet. You're just sort of resting and relaxing and it feels like building based off of what you've been through, building based off of what you've transformed through, what's after a huge transformation process. Like I said, this feels like a year-long, decade even long journey. Like it's very long, but Six of Swords showing that you're going to get through it very successfully, I love that. I love that. I can't speak. But yeah, this is really beautiful energy. Stay tuned for the pick a card. That's gonna be on Tuesday, most likely this Tuesday. Happy anniversary to the channel. It's very beautiful. I didn't even realize when I first came in here. But make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications, because I'm getting that a little better. You can see I've got a bit of a schedule. We'll see if I stick to it. Who knows? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you all to all of you who've really been with the channel, and thank you for celebrating, almost unknowingly celebrating the 1 year anniversary with me. But other than that, stay safe, drink some water, go eat, go self-reflect. That might help a bit. But enjoy the journey and enjoy the rest that you've well deserved. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.